Alright. I don't think we have any other preparation to do. Let's just go. Bridge is broken. New battle music? Interesting. Got some new monsters. Nice. I like both of them. Yeah, smash, smash. Alright, so I'll need to talk to both of them. Let's start with the hero song for the rest of them. Only spear skills, but double agility. Full power. Tentacle bind. Try to bind them. And you act first. Alright. Alright, their bows should be bound, so excellent. Invite to party. Alright, so we'll deal this. She has full power activated. I guess we'll do this one. Not bad. Except they're friendly. Will they join us? We don't even know if they will. I mean, I guess they're just random mobs, so they don't have no real stake in the full-blown battle, do they? Not directly, anyway. Oh hell. Worst thing that happens is just no. I like the wolf better than the ogre, so. Plus, it might be another situation where the enemies in both worlds are... You know... No. Okay, this is the monster world, so... I'm just not sure how... I was surprised when the apoptosis were the same, so I'm not sure how to deal with them. Anyway, we'll just recruit them and then we'll deal with the rest later. So Fenrir and Great Orc. Alright. Good damage. Praise on the R1. And this one. I'll just make sure they stay bind. Down. You got some HP on him, that's for sure. Well, that's one down. Fenrir, this is also the fate of the moon. I would too. Normal talk. Use this to gather SP. She might as well defend. Straight. I'm gonna smash you! Aura! Alright, she's bound, so I don't have anything to worry about. So just continue draining SP from her. Full power. And attack. There's been a lot of activity in the demon world lately. Do you know why? The second Holy Demon War is about to begin. A lack of rice, or I don't know. How about I don't know? Yeah, I can't just walk by and ask. Okay, that did nothing. Alright, get this going. But this will probably finish it, so it's not like it'll matter. What if we use the meteor shuriken? Should be able to, right? Yeah, triple S. Let's see what it does. I'm hungry. Hey, you got any food? She wants the sausage, sure. Haha, it's so clever. Wow, you survived. I'm impressed. Ah, I'm impressed with that one. That damage. Shocked and burning, so still got nothing to worry about with her. Might as well just do this again. She can't have too much left. There we go. Can't hold any more meat. So I reached level 61. Damiokai reached level 73. And the Great Orc joined us. You guys are strong. I like you. Well, how about you let me go with you? Like to join us? Yes. Alright! I'll crush anyone who gets in my way! Great Orc joined the group. Girl, you can go. Alright, let's continue. So, what's the map button? There it is. So, we're headed to the Monster Lord's castle, right? We're just looking for an open space. How big of a space do they need? We're in between mountains. Oh, can't go that way anyway. Guess there's nothing that way, so... Oh, and there's a bridge there now! Alright. Assume we're going this way. Oh, that cave's not there anymore. It must have collapsed. Oh, hello! Here. Interesting. Yeah. Tail, let's see. I mean, I still would, but it's just interesting is all. Full power. Yeah, monsters love it. That's one of the reasons why Ilias hates them so much. This tail, if I use it, even women will finish. Dance in Hades, assassin's dance. You know, that is a good question. How does that tail work on a woman? I mean, I assume those tentacles coming out of it could be used. Oh, already below half. I'm in a pinch, aren't I? Alright. Invite to party. That. And then it's already below half. Then this one's better than the other one. That's one down. I can't believe I'm being treated this badly. Yeah, you can't blame Luca for being quick shot. He is half angel. And they are weak to pleasure. Alright. So raise 67, so I'll raise the 60s. Raise 64. Elise is 73. No join. Can we come over here? Anything interesting? Helgondo's shrine. It must be someone evil in the house. It'd be tricky to go face to face with them. Let's not enter right now. Alright, fine. There we go. Damn. Guru, you are very strong. Take me with you. As a fan, yes. Alright, I'm coming with you. If you slow down, I'll leave you behind. Alright, Tommy, okay, you're done. Oh. Oh, the planes are spreading out. This looks like a suitable rallying point for the angel armies. Let's see, how about Luca? I mean, Raphael. The size is enough to transfer an army. It's quintessential, Ilias. Finally, we will call the heavenly army into the demon world, and then we will invade the castle of the dark god at once. Well, I still need to recruit that other thing. Maybe I can load the save. Well then, we will now begin the transfer. It is impossible to transfer the entire army at once, so we divide it into 6 parts. One for each of the 6 ancestors. 6 of the 7 archangels, excluding Michaela. The army led by each of them will be sent in turn. Each transfer takes 1 minute for the equipment to cool down, so 6 transfers will take a total of 6 minutes. 6 minutes? That's quite tough. That's actually shorter than I was expecting. But still, it is plenty of time to where they can just seal off part of your army, and then just wipe out this one group, and then they'll be on the back foot the rest of the war. Why? Isn't it amazing to transfer over 100,000 people in only 6 minutes? Let's use our head a little bit. This is the enemy territory. Our presence will naturally be detected. In such a state, do you think the air side is just drinking what is going to just stand by while we gather enemy forces? No doubt they will try to sabotage it. Well, that's obvious. Of course the enemy must be aware of us. Therefore, we must protect the rally point from the interference of enemy forces for 6 minutes, during which the transfers will be assembled. That's what we are talking about. The next 6 minutes are a stepping stone. Oh, certainly there will be enemy interference, and then we may have to deal with them. Then we will now begin the transfer of all troops. Furio, begin the prescribed procedure. Understood, Rafaela. First group, coordinates set complete. It has begun. We will defend this point to the death. Okay, if they're coming, then come! We braced ourselves and waited for an onrushing enemy army. At the same time, the first wave of summons was finally executed. Oh, I think I know this. Kanade's going to come and eat everyone, isn't she? The dazzling light, a legion of angels, descends upon the plain. Their majestic appearance is truly shaking. Under the command of Uriela, the 1st Division of the Heavenly Realm, 20,000 units are ready to push forward. Hey, here comes the strongest angel force in the Heavenly Realm. Shift into a battle formation. The enemy army will be here any minute. Ha! Each battalion is the 1st Division deploys a mobile defense formation. The great army of angels that landed on the earth couldn't help but gasp at their grandeur. So amazing! So this is the Demon Castle Invasion Army. It's still only 1/6 of the entire army. Furia, start transfer of the 2nd Division. Roger that. 2nd group, start sending coordinates. Continuing on, the 2nd wave of angels descends on the continent of the Demon World. On the enemy side, there still is no movement. Celestial Army's 2nd Division has arrived. We will immediately move to response formation. Here they are. By the way, the 2nd Division is the army that I command. That's encouraging. There's still no movement from the enemy. Things are going way too well. Tens of thousands of angel troops appeared on the plain. With orderly movements, they formed into formation. Meanwhile, the surrounding area is quiet. Not even a single cat's paw, let alone an army of the Dark God, has shown up. 2nd group transfer complete. 3rd group starts setting coordinates. 3rd group descended on the land of the Demon World. However, there's still no movement on the enemy side. I don't know why. The enemy's not coming. Now's the perfect chance. Yeah, their forces are divided in half. Get them now! If it were the other way around, they would definitely strike now. The Angel Army has just been transferred and is not ready for a surprise attack. And yet, there is no enemy attack at all. What in the world's going on? 3rd group transfer complete. 4th group, start setting coordinates. We're already halfway through. What the hell's going on? Maybe the enemy doesn't even know we're here. Maybe we're super lucky! Such a large group of angels has gathered together. Any lowly demon would be able to detect them. There's no way the Dark God or the Six Ancestors are unaware, and yet no attack at the perfect moment? Fourth group, transfer complete. Fifth group, start setting coordinates. Oh, we didn't even see the fourth group up here. I don't like it. The Dark God Owl Thieves, what are you doing? The enemy doesn't attack at the perfect time, it means they have some sort of plan. Perhaps a more effective move than launching a surprise attack now. Yeah, it's gotta be a trap. It's a trap! It's a trap! Yeah, even Sonia gets it! I don't know. We can't let our guard down even for a moment. Fifth group, transfer complete. Sixth group, start setting coordinates. Imagine if we're under a complete spell by Tamamo and we don't even realize it, and we're just sending all the angel armies to a completely wrong place. This is the last unit, right? What in the world's going on? The transfer proceeds in a tense atmosphere, and then... 16. Transfer complete. The transfer of all troops is now complete. It's finished. A large army of angels filled the entire plain. They formed up in an orderly fashion, but not speaking to each other, hardly making a sound. The sight was truly breathtaking. A total of more than 100,000 elite troops sent from the heavenly realm. Hey, Raffaella, what's not to like about this? The enemy's being strange. We should consider the possibility of strange measures that we have not foreseen. Yes, it's indeed very unusual. Anyway, for now, I'd like for each member to prepare to march. Ah, here we go. The next moment, the ground roared. A violent tremor surrounded the area, causing everyone to tense up. This is... an earthquake? No, this is... The earth is split and a huge pillar of fire erupts. It splits the formation, engulfing many angels. It was not just one pillar of fire, two, then three, and so on, erupting from the earth one after another. A total of 9 pillars of fire! As I thought, you're here, aren't you? The 9-tailed kitsune Tamamo! 9 huge pillars of fire gather in place in the air, and the swirl of flames take the shape of a tail. Oh my, that's a nice CG. That's a thumbnail. The tall 9 flames encased tails, at the center of which appeared the figure of a demon. Oh, I don't like that music. Welcome to the demon world. Tamamo will help you on your long journey. The tails of Tamamo became 9 pillars of fire, raging through the angelic army. Several angels were caught in the fire and burned up. It looks hot, doesn't it? Just in time, water's coming from the other side. In the next moment, I couldn't believe my eyes. From beyond the mountain range came a huge tsunami that seemed to swallow the mountains as well. And it was no ordinary water. It's a tsunami of extremely viscous, mucus water. A tsunami of mucus swept over the angel army, relentlessly breaking its ranks. Many angels were swallowed by the tsunami and then melted away. After the tsunami had overrun the angel army, it took on human form. She did not utter a word. She just quietly looked down at the angels, and the angels looked up upon her. Kanade. Do the angels taste good, Kanade? A figure appeared next to Kanade. A small girl dressed in thick clothes. The moment I turned to look at her, a shiver ran down my spine. The misery condensed. It was as if misery was condensed to take human form. They don't taste good. Unlike you, I don't have a taste for cheap food. Huh, if you're gonna eat it, enjoy the taste, just like I do. Then Hiruko stripped their clothes wide open, and what crawled out of them was an odd flesh organ. The flesh vortex, which greatly exceeded the volume of Hiruko's own body, attacked the angelic battle line and enveloped them, and devoured them. It's delicious! It's really delicious! Hiruko, what are you 6 archangels doing? You're all there and you're just watching this happen? You should have countered them before they unleash their attacks! Oh, jeez. Could you not eat them all by yourself? Yes, definite smash. Suddenly, giant flycatchers the size of trees split the earth and appeared. Countless insect-eating plants appeared, devouring the angels one after the other. Cannon. I knew it. They taste terrible. Hiruko, you have bad taste. The monsters were slaughtering the angels without second thought. I couldn't hide my shudder at the monstrous pressure. The 6 ancestors. These are the 6 monsters that are the ancestors to all monsters. Ah, I'm gonna crush them all! Don't move, Oriella. There must still be two of the 6 ancestors. Yes, you understand exactly what's going on. Yes, another smash. Minagi. The Great Whore had somehow found herself staying in the midst of the angelic battle line. Even the surrounding angels were unaware that she had appeared between them. It was not a flashy appearance like the previous four, but rather it was very eerie. And yes, she is the one from the bad Monster Girl Quest hentai. What are you doing? Minagi's right there! First Division, attack! Oh no, here comes the Minagi's enchantment! Second Division, all troops, mental defense! I will not cower in the face of an enemy general. I will take their head now! The first of the battle line approached, Minagi with weapons at ready, but I command you, all forces, to strike your enemies in the back. Or to strike my enemies in the back. Either way. Minagi whispered so quietly, the next moment something unusual happened. As Minagi orders, ah! The angels who have formed the battle line all turned their heads to the rear and without hesitation thrust their swords at the comrades who were there. Hundreds of troops stabbed their comrades to death and then felled themselves. The scene was more bizarre than any of the other six ancestors' attacks. Next, the right side of the battle line. Cut off your own head. Immediately, let us offer our heads to Minagi-sama! The angels, under the command of Minagi, took their own lives one after the other. It was like a nightmare scene. Again, what are you six archangels doing? You should have counters for all of this stuff. You knew what you were walking into. Minagi. My corpse was able to defend itself in time, but the First Division... What the hell are you doing to my troops? Of course they knew what they were getting into. They fought them before in the Age of War on their own side. I mean, granted that's probably stronger, but they still knew that they were getting into one hell of a battle. They expected to lose half of themselves. Ariella, you must not get close to Minagi. With your low mental tolerance, you may be manipulated into the opposition. That is the ability of Minagi, the founder of Succubi. She can easily manipulate even an army of angels and move them as if they were her own limbs. The power of her enchantment is greater than that of Tamamo, who once held Grangold in her hands. Against such an enemy, it would be difficult to even put up a proper fight. Now there are 5. One more to go. There were now 5 of the 6 ancestors who had appeared, and the last of the 6 ancestors descended silently from the sky. Ancestor number 6, Sasha. Well, technically she's the first one, so. Welcome, angels. I may have been a little late to your welcoming. Saja, an opponent I have encountered several times in visions. However, when confronted with the entity in this way, the sense of oppression was extraordinary. A fear so fundamental that even the sight of this being is instinctively repellent. I can feel my heart screaming and beating excessively fast. There is no doubt. Saja is probably the strongest of the 6 ancestors. She is the most dangerous and most fearsome opponent. Saja, now there are all 6 ancestors. Honestly, isn't that what we want? If we kill all of them, the fight will be over faster, right? The damage here is not small, but the dead are nothing but small fry. Most of the stronger ones are still there. The decisive battle is just beginning. Now, let's show you the power of the 7 archangels. On the other hand, the 7 archangels, excluding Michaela, are all here. Even in the face of the power of the 6 ancestors, they're not shaken at all. It is no wonder the 7 archangels once defeated the 6 ancestors. They are the beings of the world where the goddess triumphed over the 6 ancestors and the dark god. We are about to start a battle that we can't even begin to fathom. So, that's what it's supposed to be. The power of the 7 archangels. I'm interested, but this battle will be over before we get to see it. Hey, do you really think we're so inept? I mean, you guys, do you really think we're so incompetent? What do you mean? I don't know what they're up to, but we're ready for it. For any and all traps. The 7 archangels include some very strong ones. I'd love to examine their bodies for my own machina tricks. The attitude of the 6 ancestors is strange. They're so relaxed that we can't sense any sense of urgency within them. The 7 archangels and the 6 ancestors are almost evenly matched in terms of strength. That's why, if they clash, both sides will be unable to avoid heavy damage. No matter how you understate it, both sides will lose more than half of their lives. That is why the side of the 7 archangels cannot hide their nervousness. Even if they are certain that they will win, half of them will lose their lives. Not one of the 7 archangels is taking... Not one of the 7 archangels is losing this battle. But the 6 patriarch side was different. They were too relaxed to show any sense of urgency before the decisive battle. What in the world is the trump card of the 6 ancestors? How can they be so generous in the face of the 7 archangels of the same rank? I don't know if they're exactly the same rank. I mean, really the strongest angels you had were Michaela and Lucifina, neither of which are present. They could possibly be trying a sealing technique, but there's no technique that can simultaneously seal an opponent at this level. That can instantly seal an opponent at this level. No way! It is now time to use the Mystic Arcs. Bind the 7 archangels. Great seal of the 6 ancestors. Ah, yes. In the original trilogy, Promenstein was able to use it on Alice and Ilias herself, so of course it'll work on the 7 archangels. This is The next moment, the 7 archangels stop moving at the same time. Their bodies seem to be bound by fetters of magic power. Ariella! My body! Impossible. Is there any way of binding a force as powerful as ours? You know, they really should have done their research. If they read anything about the history of the Singularity world, they would know that this is what happened to the 6 ancestors in the world. What the hell's going on here? Metatron, my body, I can't move it. The 6 ancestors' great seal. Don't tell me you didn't have a countermeasure for this technique! You idiots! You idiots! You idiots! I could have told you this! Now we don't have any countermeasures. No one knew about this, not even Ilias. I knew about this! Why didn't no one discuss this with me? Y'all kept trying to keep things secret. I thought you had it! Ilias? The celestial Ilias didn't know about the great seal? The seal of the 6 ancestors? Wait, that Ilias destroyed the dark god, so... The great seal of the 6 ancestors did not exist in your world, and therefore you're completely unaware of it. So this comes down to you didn't do your research. You know what? Everything both sides say that they researched all they could about possibly saving the world. It's all bullshit. All of it. They have their one strategy and that's all they bothered to look into. How can I apologize for such a miscalculation? Ilias! The next moment, Rafaela disappeared. She is not the only one. The other 7 archangels disappeared one after the other. Hey, what's going on here? All 7 archangels have been sealed. Oh no, those people. The remaining angelic army was also becoming increasingly unsettled. The 6 ancestors looked down from the heavens at such a scene. You know, if this is the case in the Ilias route, why in the Alice route do they not just wait for them to all come just like this, and then seal them all at once just like this? They obviously had this plan prepared. Why not use it? Now, you are all helpless. You should quickly return to the heavens. We'll let you off the hook with this one. Letting them off the hook? Is there some kind of downside to this seal you're not letting us on about? Why are you letting them go? I'm not in the hobby of twisting and turning winged insects. That's bullshit! I know you, in fact, love that shit! What? What are you saying about a hobbyist who likes to twist and squash winged insects? In fact, we'll be forced to return immediately. Oh? What are you talking about? Oh yes, she's saying that you can't kill them all, because if you do, it'll unleash enough energy to break the seal. The bodies of the 7 archangels sealed by the 6 ancestors' great seal. This should have been sealed anew with the prescribed warding. If we don't hurry, we might be able to get out of it somehow. Therefore, we must turn back immediately, right? I'm sure you've got it all figured out. Speaking of which, you too are Ilias, albeit a small one. Whether you see through it or not, the results will be the same. You'll have no choice but to watch us go through. We'll have no choice but to watch you go away in peace. It's sad to hear that, but Saj is right. Even if we were to attack the 6 ancestors now, we would still see the results. I'll see you soon. If I get a chance, I'll give you plenty of company. The form of the 6 ancestors disappeared from there, and the oppressive feeling of pressure on the whole body also disappeared. What was left on the spot was us, an army of angels who had lost their leader. Ah, it's Mariel. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh goodness! The 7 archangels, they're all... What do we do now? Unrest and confusion spread through the entire army. Even voices of despair began to be heard. Everyone! Be quiet! Ilias's cry echoed across the plain. The angels reflexively fell silent and looked at the owner of the voice. By the wiles of the enemy, the 7 archangels were sealed, but we are not defeated! If they have been sealed, all we have to do is release them. If you despair over something as simple as this, then am I not still me, a goddess? Ilias-sama. From now on, I will take command of the army. Let's regroup for now. In a plane like this, it is impossible to defend when attacked. It is urgent that we move to a more suitable base for defense. All scout units, check your surroundings. If you find any suitable ground for defense, report immediately. Yes, immediately. The rest of you, form a defensive formation. Even at this very moment, they may be attacked by enemy forces. Understood, Ilias-sama. First Division, don't be daft. Form a defensive circle. Ilias's exorcism brought the angels out from a state of confusion. With the orderly movements, they began to take up their positions in response to the enemies coming. Ilias, it's amazing to rebuild an army that was in such array. Haven't you you couldn't have possibly forgotten, have you, that I am Ilias? For the next 10 minutes or so, we nervously watch our surroundings. No enemy attacked and the scouting angels returned. Ilias, we have found an uninhabited fort in the south. From the surrounding terrain, I think it's safer there. Oh, that one that I was about to go visit? The Shrine of Helgondo? It's pretty cramped, but it's not a situation where I can complain about it. All troops, we will now move to the southern shrine. Now follow me! Roger that, Ilias. First Division, prepare to move! Second Division, we are starting to start moving. Deploy patrol units on the left and right and keep a close watch. Thus, we head south to the southern chalice, leading an army of angels. Suddenly, in a desperate situation, and with a sense of inner turmoil,